Hey, welcome in. Today's deck is based in silver and holographic metal flake, and we're gonna jump right in with a little border work on it, and then we'll start laying some primary pattern down for our top layer, using a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 inch tape just to measure things out so everything stays nice and even. Come back in with I think that's a 2mm tape as my final, and I'll just be using that to cut the mask on. You'll see that here in a minute. So again, with the 1/2 inch, we just come back in and finish off these patterns. And then each of these cells will become the main block for the design work. So with that done, now we'll mask off this top layer. You see, I just run the razor right along that tape line. Makes it real easy to clean up. Nice clean edges. We'll start adding a little pattern work into the first layer of cells. Good thing about this technique is that you don't really have to have anything specific in mind when you start laying the tape down, because you're really just looking to add something to break the cell up. Once you spray the clear coat over the glitter, that's pretty much where all your depth is going to come through. So it depends on your drop shadows, and so you just want to kind of build backwards from least intensively designed to most intensively designed, so that everything kind of stacks on each other. So that's what we're doing here, just some intermediate design work, and then we'll cover this up, and then we'll move on to the back layer where we're gonna really lay down a lot of stuff. And a big part of what the design work that we ended up with here was actually from one of my subscribers during the live, who recommended doing a sunburst pattern. I'll put a little card to her channel up here in the corner. You can go check her out. She's got really good color theory. So yeah, we went with it, and it turned out really wonderful. So at this point, I'm just kind of throwing in some stuff. I'm gonna do some racing stripes here, and then just kind of fill in a little bit of dead space. This just kind of puts something in those top corners. And then I'll start laying the sunburst here in just a second. If you guys are enjoying this stuff, like and subscribe. If you're a creator and you have a channel, feel free to leave it down in the comments for myself or others to visit the channel to see. I love this technique for doing the sunburst. So simple and fast. And I guess you noticed by the title that everything was going to be black and white today, so here's part of the white going down, and then we're gonna haze over all these lines with some white, hit them with some black, hit them with some white again. It'll make the lines nice and gray, but then it'll leave some variation in the shadow layer, which helps to set it apart from the sun rays. Pulled back up, go in and hit the first set of drop shadows. And we'll take the next layer and get started on them. On the twisty lines, go over them real good, and then we'll pull up the horizontal lines and we'll spray the twisty lines one more time so that they appear to go over the horizontal lines. See here, I forgot a piece of tape. I have to fix that up. There it goes. And done. And then we'll put the drop shadows in for this layer. Move on to the top layer. Now we'll pull that green up. Little adhesion problem I have to fix real quick. Done deal, and we're back to painting. So now we'll put the border in, and as we paint the border, we're actually putting in our final drop shadow so that the top layer now seems to go under the border layer. And that about brings us to the end, guys. I'll get this last little piece of tape pulled up and throw some clear on it, and then you guys get the big reveal. And here it is. Man, that holographic flake is something else, don't you think? Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.